for one last final time. Ride. Ride. You can ride yourself out if you need to, because we might be here for a goddamn minute.
I see.
All right.
If it gets rowdy, I might pop open a bottle or something.
This is one of those bosses that I do on a Sunday afternoon for hours until we get there. And then I go, all right, I'm a little bit sharper, let's go in.
Yeah.
That's not what's happening here.
No.
So this might take a minute.
You're sharpening your tool live in front of the camera.
Oh, shit.
Die. Prepare to die.
This might take a minute. Cue the montage. Oh boy! All right.
Just prepare mentally. Remember what you remember.
Scadu-Boxing and Twink Obliteration.
That's all you need.
That's all you
That's
need.
all you need, basically. What are the odds? All right, first try. Are you taking a dump?
No.
Are you shitting yourself right now?
No. I'm fine. It's fine.
Oh God, I can't do it, God. Oh. Double swipe, ground stab, and raise. Dodge the suck. The suck is happening. Double swipe, ground stab. We in there. We dodged the suck. New things are happening. Oh, the tip! The tip. But you know what? That looked pretty clean. That looked pretty clean. I was dreaming there for a moment. I was like, first try? First try? Are we done? Are we booting Detroit Become Human after this? Like, damn. Like, okay, that was good. That was good. I thought we were having a short day. All right. But that looked really good. Looked really good. Susum. Dish. Ya. Sum sum. Wah. Toria. Oh, again. Another time. The stars. Oh. The ground. Pretty clean. Pretty clean. Yes. I'm ready to be charmed. Yes.
Lord brother.
Those are all the previously charmed.
Oh, damn. The mountain of charms.
Oh, look at the elbows.
Tarnished
Yep.
one,
Oh, yeah, there are horns.
Yep,
These
horns on the body.
Iron Lord of the old
Mhm.
order. If you have known sin, if you grieve for this world, then yield the path forward.
No grace
to
means
us.
that body can stay outside the Erdtree, which is why it had to be Moog.
To I, Nicola,
It could only be Moog.
and my promised consort, Radahn.
Ooh. Don't sleep. Don't fall to his words. Wow. Oh, that's mean. Ooh. Stand up. Oh, the ground. Oh, he caught you. I was looking clean. It's hard not to be charmed. I am the sun and the air. I am tarnished and I need to be loved. Just like anybody else does. Da-na-da-da-da. Oh, you got this, you got this. I like how you're going to this right now. It's good, it's good. Yeah. Ooh. The stars. Okay. Had to sacrifice some blue there, but that's fine, that's fine.
Holy protection.
I promise you, 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
Them words. And everyone is cheering for a second grab. That's it, don't let him touch you. Oh, it's everywhere. Holy proof dried liver. Blue sip. Item choke. Yeah. Doing different things. Doing different things. Just gotta get used to it, right?
That's not Estus.
That is not Estus. That's some liver. Not even a fan of liver.
Not even dried, pickled, holy proof.
Not to my taste. But there is hope yet. That's it. Oh, stand up. Oh! Death suck. It's hard, it's hard. Star Scourge Radon. Come on. Become Starscream. Starscream Woolsworth. Oh, he's taking his time. He's taking his time.
I don't want the wall. Let him take his time.
Control of the center of the ring is good. The judges like that. Yo. He's just standing there. Menacingly. Good dodge. Hey, we got time, baby. Swing. Double swing. Curse the ground. And the stars. It's pretty nice for his face. And now the real test.
No big explosion.
Wow, he's got feints.
Okay, only when it goes into the ground.
Not a hugging person. Oh! Double slash. And he turns away.
It's only when he erupts. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I thought there were way more omnidirectional light explosions, but it seems like it's only after certain sequences, which means you can anticipate.
Like when he goes double sword down into Rise.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because that is not only... That's not... It feels like that's not only like... well, I have resistances on, admittedly. So Holy Resistance makes those things hurt a little less. But, like, some of those light combos are worse to eat than others.
Okay.
So the ones that are, like, absolutely touches of death, you have to anticipate or not even take the chance if there's a chance that he can do it after the end of a certain sequence, basically. So that's the thought process.
Alright, time to dance. Get that rhythm. We're getting cold, Radon. Yes. Shoo-shoo. Clean, 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 clean. Fortification divine du Seigneur. Is the Lord on your side? You're a lord. Oh, you recover so fast. Let's go. Oh, the drain. Tasted too much holy steel. It was looking really good. He got a sequence on you. He got a sequence in you. Right.
Hands are cold. Hands are freezing.
Cold hand Johns. You need some hand warmers?
Cold hands are not the reason for the loss,
It doesn't help.
but they don't help. They don't help.
It doesn't help. It's true. It doesn't feel good to play with cold hands.
Not metaphorical cold, right? Because that's what that usually means. No?
Oh no, that actually cold.
Oh, physically. Oh, it's not like... I thought it was like always talking about like being warmed up.
Warmers, yeah.
I thought cold hands was a just smash term for when you're not warmed up.
Yeah,
as in you're unpracticed.
I've played in tournaments that were held in garages.
Oh,
and shit,
literal cold hands. Ah.
Yeah, playing in the winter. You come in from the building. All right,
Okay.
let's warm them up.
I took it metaphorically.
At least in my days, it was like that. Now the game is so advanced, it might actually be metaphorical. Good pop. 10 flasks. We good. Your Holiness. Oh, that looks so cool. Chop, 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 chop.
That's
Oh.
the one.
Yep.
That's the one. That's the
Air.
fucking one.
Checking the tapes. Send it. Bang. Got the rhythm. Hit those drums. Doom, 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 doom.
Nope. Oh, free spell. Free blessing. You can do that with buffs. You can just take them, sit down, and get your FP back. Huh.
Well, that's good.
Not worth
Oh.
it. Not worth it. Okay, every time. Don't roll. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright now. Bad run anyways.
Yeah.
Basically, there's some steps where I'm trying to roll to save FP. And, like, the timing is a little tighter, of course, and changes. And, yeah, and there's a weird point where, like, basically by mixing the two, it's nice and efficient, but, like, you buffer in a dash into a roll, and then it doesn't read it. Like, you try to do a clean input, so then you have to kind of, like, just mash roll as soon as it comes out of the like, roll. 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 Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I get tagged when I do an early roll input, but...
Weird. Yes. Yeah. Destroy that ACL. The Lord. Uh-oh.
Now.
Oh, will he do it again? No, not this time. Yes.
Oh, this thing, which I haven't seen enough of. Okay.
No. No. Oh, that was so good.
That thing.
What the heck did he do? That was before that, right? Yeah.
Okay. His position changes. So he goes into the stance, but that's not the projectile. He puts his arms up like that, but it's not the wave. He then comes in to 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and the timing is like there's a roll catch in between. 1, 2. That's a roll catch on the delay. 1, 2. Wait. 3, 4, 5, and then yeah, free hit. Yeah, that's a deceitful son of a bitch of a move.
He's got moves. Alright, keep the rhythm up.
Sloppy.
All right.
Right into the combo. Right into the combo. Right into the combo.
Oh!
Oh,
You lived?
I lived somehow. Didn't expect to.
Bitch, you lived!
And then the catch. Yeah.
Oh, that was there. That got wobbly. Oh. Yeah, I'm surprised the pull didn't kill you there. Like, very low health. So yeah, what happened is he went to the air, and then he did the after image, and then he went into the combo.
Yeah. So after the after image, it doesn't always do the bomb.
I think he does the holy attack that goes like everywhere, and then he floats, and then if he does the after image, then it does the bomb. I think. If he goes straight into the jump after image thing, he doesn't do the AoE. He just do the line of light in front of him, I think.
Say again.
So before, what he did is he floated to the air and he did the big AoE thing, the big circle.
Mm-hmm.
Then you dodge that, and then he did the after image on you.
Mm-hmm.
And when he did that attack, then it did the full stage AoE again.
Mm-hmm.
But in this case, he went jump after image directly.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't do the AoE. It just did a line of light in front of him.
Okay, so if he jumps and does the straight torpedo at you, he's not going to bomb. But if he does the rocks first, then it comes with the rocks?
Yeah.
Okay, that might be, yeah. Because he doesn't always do it after the rocks, but like... Alright, so there's that version. Okay. Because basically it's the difference between getting in to take those hits or not, you know? Yes. Yeah, okay, so people are wondering what I'm doing. So what's my Scadu level? 16? Skadoosh. The swords are literally just there so that when I switch back from... Because I'm two-handing, I want to be able to quickly cast Divine Fortification in the beginning of the second phase. And if I, like, it's quicker to just tap D-pad like left than it is to do triangle R1 and then cast the spell. So, like, basically, when I'm like this, and then as soon as it comes back to do this and then do that, it's just a little bit, it's an extra level, it's an extra step, versus if I'm like this and I just go like, well, rather, if I'm like this, two-handing, and then I just do that. Bam, I can cast right away, right? So that's why I'm doing that. And I am... I mean, yeah, and then I'm doing damage negation and health regen, which I can also save for phase 2, in theory, as well.
Oh.
But then you gotta find your windows, certainly. But yes! all this information, so let the backseating begin. I'm probably clean enough to save it for the second part. Definitely not doing as much damage as I could be doing with these fists, certainly. I wish there was a way to rot them up or something. Oh yeah, and then there's getting hit with the grab twice, which we still haven't seen. So, you know. Anyways.
The stars. Come on, come on. Oh.
It was a bad run anyway. But that's the difference in damage between the drinking first and not, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that timing.
First attack. Alright. Ouch. That's a killer combo. That was mean, Radon.
Ooh, I don't have any of it, man. Wall.
Ouch.
Okay. Okay. Change of strategy.
Oh? What's the tweak?
Similar situations to this in the past with like Moog and Millennia have been like you try a couple different approaches, you try a couple different roles, you try and if you don't naturally see the angle, which, or if it's there but it's just really, really tight, just get the fuck out. Just don't be there. Pick your shots that you know you have and ignore the ones you don't.
Some situations where you feel like you're guessing.
A lot of those light combos I feel like I'm guessing on. Also, I didn't take my second sip. Fuck. I didn't take my flask. Gotta remember to do that.
Not bad. That's a good position, actually. Show him who's boss. So then after image and AoE. Yep. Good pop.
Three, 4, 5. Boom.
Nice. AoE.
Early. And then right away. Same time. Yeah. Okay. You don't get an opening after the double. You just don't.
After the after image, or
a significant number of those deaths have been in that exact same situation where I've tried to chase after what looks like recovery on his double sidestep.
oh yeah, your side
And keep this thing. Boop, boop. You think, and then there's so right there.
Yeah.
Right? You keep looking and go 1, 2, and he's standing still for so long that you're like, I get a time, and he doesn't. He starts a combo every single time. Right? So you dodge the 2, the brop, and then you just stop. Don't, right? Because you have chance for one action. By the time I get in, start to swing, boom.
Yeah.
And then it leads to a full combo.
You would have had to like dodge the sword and be outside of the range of the light pillars, but because you dodge the sword and you wait for the pillars to wait,
But
the light pillars to dissipate, then you go in and he's attacking. Yeah.
But like even like dodging in there, and then he starts a combo that is a kill combo, basically, right? So it's also kind of like, don't even go for the swing. Just anyway, that's not an opening, right? Delete the information. Find a different one.
All right. One, two. Yeah. Whoa.
Okay.
That looked weird.
Angle. And then that happens, yeah. Boom. Boom. Ah, you obscured that.
Whoops.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Every time.
Into the combo.
Pop.
Oh, what a combo. 1, 2, 3. And then attack. Oh my god.
Much.
He did that combo so many times in this sequence. After image and then
I don't know where to swing.
and yeah, when he does the double after image on the side that you said that there was no opening, like I feel like you're backing behind you towards the right. But if you were able to like find a way to go forward to your right, you'll be behind the pillar of light. Yeah. I'll try to call it if I see it.
Okay. Yeah, so he comes up and you go whoop, whoop, and then that way.
Yeah. So that you go behind the swing and the pillars of light will be behind you and then you get a moment. But if you go behind, like towards your back, then he does the swing and the pillar of light is in front of you and you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, well, let me at least see if I can get that command grab twice right now. Because this is a botch.
I promise you, 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
He lets you live. Oh no! No time to drink. Oh. He just talks to you. Just come. Let me tell you something.
Just a little whisper.
Let me tell you something, my sheep.
Let's see how this goes.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Calling the boys?
Oh, the damage difference.
I looked down for a second.
The damage difference.
You died in one flurry?
It wasn't a flurry, it was one move.
What the fuck? What?
The damage
I
difference.
looked down for a second. I heard shring. Ooh.
Psycho Crusher.
Hey, yo. So it is harder when you summon your friends.
That's wild.
Hey, yo. All right. Distractions. Team looking good. He's coming for you. Over the wall. Celia, be careful. Big pop. I see. I see.
So there's a little delay. Okay, when he goes up, you have to wait. I dodged immediately, but when he goes up, you have to wait. Okay.
So when he goes into that stance, depending on which side the sword is raised, you can tell if it's a projectile or the slash attack.
So the projectile points right, and this on the combo points left.
Of the screen, yes. Yeah. The sword that's raised, if it's to your left, it's going to be the combo. If it's to your right,
well, it's an L or a backwards L, right?
Okay,
it's a two swords formation
so
together.
L is the
L is combo,
and inverted is the projectile.
Wait.
Yeah.
From our point of view?
From our point of view.
If the bottom sword is pointing right, that's projectile?
That's combo.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around. Okay. Well, here, a quick check.
Unless I'm mistaken.
Quick check.
Yeah. No, L is...
We could quick check.
Yeah, I'm mistaken.
I think L is projectile, reverse L is combo. Did he just do it at the end there?
So this is a combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, so L is combo, inverted L is projectile. This is combo.
That's backwards L.
Oh shit, okay, yeah. Because I'm looking at the sword that's going up.
No, I'm saying from our point of view,
Yeah.
a backwards L is the combo.
Okay.
And the normal L,
the normal L
is the projectile.
Right, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I was just looking at which sword was pointing up. Golden Vow.
Oh shit.
General Radon, a pleasure to see you. But those remains do not belong to you. Lord Rogue will have his dignity.
God, fuck the wall.
Not yet.
Could not get out.
Just the tip.
A pleasure to see you. But those remains do not belong to you. Lord Moog will have his dignity.
Mimic got chopped.
Wow. That is a crate. That threshold took forever.
Yeah, sometimes you punch and it tickles. Oh. AoE. Oh, intangible for a bit. Maybe a bit of management, some buff. That's good. All right. AoE. Oh no, he didn't do it. He didn't rise. Nox, after image, AoE.
Bad idea?
Oh, the combo.
Yep. That one keeps... I'm used to going backwards on that regular version, and so for the super version, do not go backwards. Also, what was the mistake right before that? Jump attacks. Yeah, that recovery is just a little too slow. And it is not worth it. Instead, go for something else. Go for the 1-2, perhaps.
1, 2, 3.
The second frost pop is crucial.
I see. I see. So you spend health on Mimic Tier, and then you eat
Yep.
Summoned Psycho Crusher, and
Correct.
you die.
Correct.
GG. Shake my hand. Oh man!
Every time.
Oh,
That particular string comes out rare, but it lasts just long enough that if you time it the same as every other string, you eat it.
That's rough. It was a good start. Chop that health real quick, and then you got tagged.
It's a proper fuck you to the dodge timing. Yeah, bad rolls and pointless damage for no fucking reason. Yeah, just do this instead.
Oh my god, Fiolia's getting cut up.
Mimic, sip, blessing. No time for blessing.
Look at all.
From that position,
Woof.
right underneath him, I don't even know. I don't even know.
That looked very awkward.
That was real bad positioning. Yeah, this respec is also hurting me. But
The holy spread.
not having 72 int like I used to is definitely changing my damage.
Oh, I guess it affects like your cold and everything.
Yep. Everything cold. I said not to do that. Don't do the jump. That was late. Eat it. He got in the way. That's great. Up we go. Off the wall. Ah, that fucking timing. Same one. Woo!
Oh! Come to me. Oh!
Change of pace.
Intangible.
Oh. Inward? I guess inward?
Yeah, the delay caught you there, right?
God, there's so much to think about.
Yeah. Every move needs a set strategy to dodge.
How many was that? Because that doesn't come often either.
Or how many after images?
Yeah.
I couldn't even count.
That's hard to count. Okay. That's the point, though. Just wait for that moment. And then...
Then don't get baited by the delay.
But, like, at his... Yeah, but at his feet? No, it's all hurt.
It's all pain.
It's just a big circle of fuck. Yeah.
Sadness and sorrow.
Pleasure to see you. But those remains do not belong to me. Lord Mode will have them.
Shit.
Damn.
One mistake begets another.
Find the rhythm.
Yeah.
General Radon. A pleasure to see you.
Fuck. Every other version is deal... that only happens when he does that. Okay. Most situations you're fine. Every once in a while he does that and you're not.
Good pop.
A wall.
Go team. Pong pong. Okay. What? Oh boy.
Fuck.
Could have been worse. Still good, still good.
It's up to you now.
Whoa. All you, baby. Alright. Some distance.
You don't get two. You don't get
Quick
two.
recovery.
Delayed.
Slash. Ghost flame. Blood flame, rather.
Nope.
What? Oh, watch the tip.
It feels so bad when it happens every time. It
Yeah.
happens so often, and it feels so bad.
That double spinning swing.
God.
Getting you with a tip.
Yeah. Well,
It wasn't a bad run. It wasn't a bad run.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And this guy making you think.
Okay. Well, what are the options here? It's definitely a... You gotta go all in offense or all in defense almost, you know? And... what? Let's see. If my stats were back where they were, hypothetically, like,
Oh, what does that braid do again? I forget.
holy,
Okay.
makes the lasers not nuke you. Right, okay, so this is... What would... Is 5 levels the most I can boost on int? Do I have anything else that can artificially boost that higher? Might be a spell. Or a sip. I just want to see what the number change looks like. Yeah, Crimson Tier, right. Okay, so... This might take a second. I have to think about a couple of things, because, you know,
Yeah,
like...
tweak stuff.
Yeah, if I can... it's doable within... It's doable within the, if I can make it so that, like, if I can make it so that each hit matters more, or so that defensively there's something more reliable to go with, and, you know, there's options there. And I know people have, like, a bunch of different specific strats that involve, like, some people just block.
Okay.
You can just shield up and just tank a bunch of shit and poke at him. Some people go Scarlet Rot, you know, which is pretty cool considering that's how he went before. So, you know, there's all these thoughts and options. I guess the question is like, what's doable without, or what's doable that what do I want to do here?
How do you want to do it?
Yeah. Because a part of this is always like there's a couple of, like, for example, learning how to deal with his up close shit. A part of that was some of that up close shit is just always going to be a problem, and like okay, you can sit and learn to do the perfect, I'm going to upload a no hit run level thing, but that's not for live recording, nor is it for doing it within a timely fashion. You just got to sit there for days and perfect how to, you know, never ever fuck up. I'm not going to be able to do that, just picking this up as we go. So, like, the other thing to do in a lot of cases is, like, just, like, by standing back a bunch of the time, you kind of make him do one of those telegraphable coming to you moves more often. And by standing at his feet the whole time, you're kind of asking for the combos that are going to fuck you up a bunch. Because he's got 2 or 3 combos that are just like, the timing is off.
Yeah.
And those just exposing yourself to them more means losing more, right? So, like, in other words, you can try to bake in the timing on those things, or you can just not be around for them, you know? And that's kind of what I want to do. So I think if I stack enough of those, like, don't be there and eliminate this problem kind of advantages, then this can become a doable thing. All right, so step 1, let me just take a look at that tier and see what the numbers change to if I Switch them back up. So it was which one of these? This one. So we go from 60 to 70. Okay. And that means damage goes from 981 is at 70 versus 973. Oh, that's pretty minor. Every difference counts, but it's not as big as I thought. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Can I change my damage source or type here for something? Blood buildup causes blood loss. Those will pop. Cold is also a really great pop when it happens, but I don't know that it's happening often enough.
Yeah, it happens once in a while type of thing.
It's pretty rare. Yeah. Okay, let's see. All right, well, I don't know. Fair warning. I'm just going to sit here and look at things for a minute.
Okay.
So this might not be the most entertaining watch, nor stream, nor whatever, but this is the video game we are playing.
This is the in-between.
I have chosen to play it, and this is part of that game.
In-between of the battles. Yeah. Definitely there's like a million ways to go about this fight. It's just, what is your layout? What is your strategy? And right now you're committed to using Thiolier and...
I'm not committed to anything.
Not committed to anything, okay. And right now you're working on resistances, you're working on checking in stuff. What's oh, flap, okay. Scarlet Aeonia. Getting some rot in there. It was good for Malenia. What's the plan? Leda's armor. Damn, when it's making you reconsider the looks, that's how serious it gets. Fashion souls out the window.
How much does this exactly make your attacks get buffed for? Because it buffs your attacks, but I don't know what the exact number is.
Chat says Jew percento.
10%. 10% is pretty decent. Double digits is alright.
And is there like, do you have to instantly attack, or is there like a leeway?
Let's see
I
what they say.
wonder. Hey, that looks kind of cool. Whoa. Almost. Damn. Badass. Changing the staff. Which spells would be affected?
I'm just checking the sorcery scaling and it's no. So, not unless I change my build again. Just wanted to look at it. Holy damage negation. Regular damage negation. The fists. What? So, yeah, Scarlet Rot was rare. Only a couple of things did it. So, and I don't want... no, I'm not going to go that route. I don't want to do that. This hits for 1661.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then there's consumables.
Aromatics. Acid, poison, uplifting. Spark. Blood boil. Raise attack power, reduce incoming attack damage by half.
Right.
Some pots. I'm gonna yeet stuff. Hefty rot pot. Ooh. Crafting pots. Large buildup of scarlet rot.
Okay, but these things are... Can I buy these? Does anyone know if these are purchasable from any of the bell bearings? Because it looks like the material to make them is not something I have in abundance.
I don't know.
Mold is buyable. Scarlet Bud, no.
Are you gonna have to farm stuff? Boy. In rot area too? Twin blades. Uh-huh. Does Radon have resistances?
All I know is that he's weak to Scarlet Rot.
Okay.
And anytime someone casts an element, I assume they are resistant to that element that they're casting.
Okay, I see. So it's probably like
Charizard is strong against fire.
So he probably doesn't care about gravity and
Holy.
gravity, holy, magic, I guess.
Magic what? Just magic damage?
Just magic damage.
I mean, again, like, I don't know that anything about him is particularly vulnerable to anything except I know Scarlet Rot.
Rot.
But maybe other people do.
How's that looking? We're going for a trip.
I'm just looking at the numbers.
Is it time?
Rolana, I need some help. What can you do for me? Rolana is like, you seem distraught. Are you okay? I'm going through it, girl.
Just stuff I'd be doing off camera.
On camera. For the pleasure of the viewer. It's a mood. So reducing faith means that some of these faith spells are coming
Sorry,
off.
1 second.
Okay, I will wait. Damn. Go dumb and let Jesus take the wheel.
Oh yeah, sorry, what?
I was just saying, intelligence going down means you're going dumb, and
No, before
Jesus
that.
take the wheel. Before that, I was saying, oh yeah, if you go down in faith, then there are some of these spells that you can't use anymore.
Yes, no, I would no longer be casting...
Golden Vow and Lords.
Golden Vow's cheap. Golden
Okay.
Vow you just need a couple faith for.
Lords Divine.
Lord's Divine, I think you need to be somewhere in the 30s to do that.
Okay.
It's Holy Resistance. Helpful, but well, here. What's the minimum to cast that?
I'm not sure.
I can just cancel here.
Be not alarmed. I would birth thee.
God, I always... Yeah, you have to literally just go find it. Not item crafting in your inventory, over to your spells. And...
Incantations. Lord's Aid, Fortification, Lord's Divine, Fortification.
27. And 25. Okay.
So 27 minus 12 Faith into Intelligence 72.
Art thou now?
Then you'd have 2 extra points to put somewhere. Is this satisfactory?
My thanks.
Alright, Egg, thank you. Might be back later.
Which one? Is it this one? Star Rise? Which one is it?
This one?
Divine Gate Front Staircase, right? Yeah. Right. Right. Where's my short list? There it is. Triangle. Yes, yeah, okay. Okay. So
we got a bit of respecking going on. Still able to use your holy spells. You have a rock spell on you? Have you been using it?
currently, no.
Does that mean that the Mimic is using that spell once in a while?
It can.
Okay.
It was on for a situation where I needed to snipe with like 1 or 2 hits left,
Okay.
and I just didn't have anything on me to toss from a distance.
Mm.
If it was an all or nothing situation, then I could just grab some rocks real quick.
Okay.
That was the thought process. Yes. Okay. So
Whatever you have on you, the mimic will use.
that's that. Yeah, that's true too. Okay, pots are there, and then I guess, yeah, I can just see what kind of difference all of this makes.
Back on the blades. Oh, a different moveset. You're gonna have to get used to that.
I just want to see what the numbers look like. Yeah. Okay. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I just remembered something.
Which is? Is something lacking? I see you have an empty slot there.
Bloodhound step. Do it without it. For the switch. Rolls only.
So this run is just having a drink with Radon. Oh no, he wasn't done.
Every time. Wow. So little time to react on that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's a different pace there.
Alright.
Yeah. Sorry, you said you had questions, or?
No, I was just commentating on what was happening.
Okay. Yeah. So
half step.
Yeah.
Let's go back in.
Switching for the damage means not having that, which I'd rather the defense, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I can do it without it. I guess it's gonna take some time, and yes, it's a scrubby thing, but I don't know. What is going on with my phone? What are you doing? Please stop.
People sending you words of encouragement?
No.
No? Ah, damn.
Okay,
It's all on me then.
Okay, let's see. We can... I changed a bunch of things, but, like, each little step on its own is a difference. So, let's see.
You stepping?
Defense should be a little different. Damage output should be a little different. And... throwing a pot. Those are limited, so I'll save that for later. Fuck it, I'll do this now too.
Whoops. Good damage. And we got the ice on him. Nice, nice. Slash. Alright, round 2, baby.
And fucked it up.
Watch yourself. Oh damn. The combo into the AoE.
Yeah, it's a combo.
Yeah. Oh, the tiny arms of a T-Rex.
Little catch. Dead.
Good.
No time for the next attack. Avoided.
Oh, and the roll catch. Oh, ho, ho.
Yeah.
You had 5 sips in the pockets. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
No. Okay.
Get back in. Stay hot. Breathe.
Need that off so that I can fucking switch to it. Goddamn need to. Okay.
Alright. You've seen his moves. It's gotta tie it all up together. One step at a time, one punch at a time, one round at a time. Time does not exist. As if. As if that jump whiffed. Ground. Health is good, mana is good. That's it. Alright, take a breather. Take a breather. You know what's coming. Just gotta do it right. One step at a time, one punch at a time, one round at a time. You got this. It's okay to fail. We failed before. Just move forward. Take your time. You know what's coming. It was not too bad. And you had a good reaction to his side teleport and to come in, and you almost went forward in front of it, went to the side, almost behind the pillar of light. It's okay. With every loss, we're picking up something. Back in, baby. Everything in order. Go in. Good breath. Good. On this attack, that's the one that hits you a lot, right? One, two, dodge. Break his back. Okay. Alright. Here he comes. That's it. Oh, that was close. Still standing. The rocks, after image, AoE. Oh, and that roll catch. Oh boy. Oh, he's rough.
Okay. Okay.
Sometimes it's looking so good, and then he gets like one string. Duh, 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 duh.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically a play perfect situation. Well, it's not like perfect, but like, you know,
Yeah.
you don't get two mistakes. You get one mistake at a time.
Star Scourge. Alright, boys. Change the pace. Yes, we've changed a bit. Oh, the lingering flames. Oh! Go team. Go team. Here he comes. Okay, team, let's go. 10 sips. Mimic on the floor.
I promise you a 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
It's okay, it's just words. Words can't hurt you. Alright, it's probably gonna turn. Yeah. Three characters behind him. Yo! Alright, chill. Good sip. Protect yourself. You got plenty of drinks in your pockets. Take your time. Do it clean. Thank you, Thiolier. Alright, you took that punch, that's good. Okay. Don't whiff. Huh? Oh, he comes. From the sky. It's just you, man. Breathe. Okay, quick recovery. Watch the range. Oh, the range. Oh, God. But it was good. It was good. Did it feel good? It felt okay. It felt right. It felt good. It was a good run. It was a good run. It was a good run. I felt that one. I felt that one.
Pleasure to see you. But those remains do not belong to you. Lord Mo will have
them. Damn. You'd think his ass would be thicker. See how he got cooked. Watch the wall. Back of the head. 2 pots left. Alright, that's your final pot. Looking good. All right. You're on your own. You got full aggro now. That's fine. Oh. Yeah, he was coming in. He was coming in. That's fair. Watching the end of this. Huh. That was fast. And the back roll there into the projectile. Yeah, don't forget to breathe. Oh, it was just Theo. Okay. Mimic is trying.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I've learned a couple things.
Yes. Okay. You're seeing some angles?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. You picked up on some timing?
I think so.
That's good. Gotta go in. Oh, did you remove the pot?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe save it so that the mimic can use it, but if you
Oh.
remove it, that's fine.
A pleasure to see you. But those remains do not belong to you. Lord Mold will have his dignity.
As long as you don't throw it yourself.
Wrong attack.
What an opening. What an opening by Radon. Sniped. Right team. Stand up, Mimic. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so many things to pay attention to. So many. So many things. Alright, they're in. How you doing? Oh. Answer back only. No more simps on the team.
But those remains do not belong to you. Lord Mauve will have you.
What a hitbox. Looking good. Looking very good. That was a very decent run. Okay. What is happening? We're good, we're good, we're good. super healthy. Perfect. Perfect dodge on that. Alright. We got all the time in the world. And the NPCs are healthy. Okay, quick recovery. Good. Very good. Oh! Oh, that's so cool when he curves like that. Good dodge. Alright. Okay, that's Sip. Counter this. After image, AoE. All right. Oh, there's a pop after. That was one of your better runs.
All right. All right. All right. I don't have them all, but I got most of them.
So, what hit you that you're like, I should have dodged that? Where can you clean up?
Well, yeah, for sure. The after images, you know.
Yeah. So at least the after images, the first ones, they don't hurt too much. It's just the final one, right?
But look how active it is. That's the problem. I waited as long as my heart could take it before rolling. Right?
And then there's another pop after.
Yeah. So that makes me think like, is that a double roll, or is that a?
You gotta dodge the swing, and then it goes, and then there's another pop.
Or is
after,
it a jump?
right?
You know, that's a dodge out, not a dodge in. Okay, so the second explosion around him is smaller. The first one is huge, is big. The first one it doesn't matter because it's too big either direction, and the second one is smaller. So yeah, you can roll back on that one. Okay. And then as far as this one goes,
okay. And there, when he does this, don't roll backwards like this, because then you go into the light, into the. Yeah, like here. It goes dang, 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 and then it does lights.
Because it worked so well. There's one time where I completely avoided it, and it was because I was rolling backwards.
Okay, yeah.
But like now, it's not working out,
Yeah.
right?
Sideways is probably the way to go on that, right?
Just like the other sideways one.
Because he does like linear attack into AoE there, right? You swing, 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 and then light is linear into the AoE.
Okay, so roll sideways. Yeah,
And then
go.
dodge the AoE.
Okay, so I guess we're just. Let me see. What's his visual cue? He'll pop. Okay, so the moment the light bursts off of him.
Like sideways, or even maybe like towards him. I don't know.
Pop, up, to the right. I'm just going to keep going right.
The line into the AoE seemed pretty close, huh? In timing.
Ooh, sorry, I don't understand.
So he does after image, dang, 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 and then he does the final attack. It does a line of light into AoE.
Yes.
And the timing between the line of light and the AoE are very strict.
Yes, I haven't been able to avoid it because I don't see how one roll would avoid both. So like I think it's a double, you know. But like at that point, I'm usually recovering from the after images.
Okay.
By the time the line is out, so I usually like I'm halfway through a roll, avoiding the line, and then as I start the other one, the burst hits, right?
Okay.
But it's like you can take the damage of one burst as opposed to many. Okay. And yeah, I felt like sprinting away was working at some points too. Yeah, okay, the attacks can be straight up avoided by running backwards.
Yeah, the after images you were running backwards, right?
Yes. That felt like it was working, but then eventually it doesn't. You can't avoid the whole attack running backwards.
Okay.
But the first part, it does feel like you can. So sprint towards the camera and then roll right, maybe, for the lasers. Yeah. Okay. Holy shit, man.
Yeah.
What the fuck, FromSoft?
And
it used to be worse.
Is this one of the worst, toughest bosses you've had in these kind of games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easily. You know what? I don't know if the game is going to be smart enough to undo the buff after that happens. So I'm going to just do that again.
Yeah. Well then. Bathroom break?
You need one?
I could use one.
Alright. I was just going to reload to see, because the summon signs were gone.
Yeah. I saw that.
BRB.